Hi, and welcome to a partner series to Her Story on the Rocks podcast, HERstory Top 10, where you will get 10 interesting facts about a woman in history. In this series, we talk about good women, bad women, fictional women, and non-fictional women from all times and places, because women have nuance. Today, we are digging deep into the Mexican-American music sensation herself, Selena Quintanilla. One, Selena was born in April of 1971 in Texas. She was the youngest of 3 siblings and showed a lot of musical promise at a young age. Selena was actually a surprise to her parents. Her mother had gone to the doctor and was told to get what they thought was a tumor in her stomach checked out. But she got a second opinion, and it turns out her mom was pregnant. 2. Selena's dad was a musician in the 50s. He had a doo-wop group that played Tejano music, which is a musical blend of folk, pop with traditional Latin music base. This type of music was very popular among Mexican-American population of the United States. His band did not get any great fame, but when he heard Selena sing, he was ready to make another band starring her. 3. Selena's father soon realized that their little band was so good that it could be a full-time gig. So he quit his job and bought a restaurant so his children would have a place to perform each night. Unfortunately, he made this decision at the beginning of a recession, so the restaurant did not last. But he just bought a tour bus and they went on tour. Selena spent her late middle school and high school years being homeschooled and performing at churches and in VFW halls. 4. Unfortunately, Selena had a little problem. Being born in the United States, she did not speak Spanish, so her dad taught her to sing the songs phonetically. But when fans tried to talk to her or when she was asked to do an interview, English was her native tongue. She did eventually learn Spanish, but at the beginning of her career, her possible Spanish-speaking fans felt that she was too white, and her possible Caucasian fans felt that she was too ethnic. 5. In 1987, Selena won the Tejano Music Award of Female Vocalist of the Year and very quickly became the queen of Tejano music. In 1989, she produced an album on Sony's label and became a spokesperson for Coca-Cola. 6. As her fame grew, so was her need to branch out, so guitarist Chris Perez joined the Clean Cut family band. Chris brought a much-needed bad boy taste to the band, much to the disdain of her father. Selena and Chris began dating, and when Selena's dad wanted to kick him out of the band, Selena decided to elope so that he could officially be a part of the family music business. 7. Selena proved to be quite the entrepreneur. She had been making her outfits all along that she performed in, so she decided to share her style with the world in a new set of boutiques called Selena Etc. 8. In 1993, Selena won her first Grammy Award for Best Mexican-American Album, becoming the first Tejano artist to do so. And in 1995, she headlined a record-breaking concert in which she sold out the Houston Astrodome. Selena's future looked bright as she took in these successes and started a crossover English album. 9. Selena had hired the president of her fan club, Yolanda Salvador, to manage her boutiques, but money started to go missing and members of her fan club were not getting their promised benefits. As it turned out, Yolanda had been embezzling money. When the family found out, she ran away to Mexico for 2 months, taking all the documentation of her crimes with her. 10. When Yolanda returned from Mexico, she called Selena, saying that she had been assaulted in Mexico and needed help. Selena rushed to her, and took her to the hospital where the doctors discovered that Yolanda had been lying. Later, Selena fired her and cut off all contact, but as Selena walked out of the room, Yolanda shot her in the back. And on March 31st, 1995, when Selena was only 23 years old, the police declared her dead upon arrival. Yolanda received life in prison for first-degree murder. Now for a bonus fact. When Selma Hayek turned down the role of Selena, Jennifer Lopez was selected to portray her in the movie about her life in 1997, only 2 years after her death. At first, this was a bit of a controversy because Jennifer Lopez is of Puerto Rican descent and Selena was of Mexican descent. In the long run, the movie received positive reviews from audiences and critics and is credited with launching Jennifer Lopez's vast career. This has been another episode of HERstory Top 10, providing you with 10 quick, interesting facts about a famous woman from history. Don't forget to like and subscribe below and leave a comment about who you would like to learn more about. For extended information on Selena Quintanilla, download our full podcast on her life at Her Story on the Rocks podcast, available on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and Spotify. And never forget, well-behaved women rarely make history.